my name is Mary Dodson, and today I'm going to share with you a visual schedule that I created for one of my students. And this schedule was created for one of my 4th grade students who comes to me for reading, writing, and math pull-out services. So 30 minutes for each, so about 90 minutes of his day is with me. And one thing we were noticing is he has trouble with his executive functioning skills. So trying to keep track of all of his materials, knowing what the expectation is. And I was having to give him a lot of directions and redirections to stay on task and kind of be in the right place and doing the right thing. So this schedule has helped him to be able to know what he needs to do, keep his things organized, which he really likes, and kind of give him that independence with those skills. So this is a copy of his schedule. It is all written with a few visuals, but mainly written because he is really good at reading. And he can read fluently and understand, so that's why we did the visual piece to make it more kind of age appropriate for him. This first piece is his task for our math group, which is the first group he has with me. And so I have numbered just the tasks he needs to do when he comes in. The first one, we always do number of the day in math, so he gets out his number of the day sheet and whiteboard marker, and he does that. For number 3, you can see I have for him to show Miss Dodson, which is me, a thumbs up sign. So we have different universal signs in my classroom for them to show me when they're done instead of shouting out that they're done, which distracts the other people in the group. So that's what that is. There's a couple pieces with asterisks by them, which is where he knows we'll be doing work together as a group. So that's what the we will share number of the day info piece is. But basically it goes through and tells him which materials he needs out, which ones he needs to put away, and when he needs to get new things out. So kind of those transitions helps him to stay on task with that. And so it goes through, that's for math. And then we also have writing. And for writing, he often starts on the computer and he goes and logs into his Google account. And I did include the Google Drive sign so he knows what symbol he needs to click on when he gets to Google. And I always share with them a document which has their writing prompt for the day for their quick write. So that is where he goes and he knows he does his quick write, which indicates 5 sentences. Then he shares it with me, and then he can raise his hand to let me know that he's done. And then as far as the reading tasks, we're currently reading a novel together, so he has to get all those materials out, and he proceeds through the schedule as he goes along. At the end of each of them, you can see that it says for him to bring me his clipboard. So he also has a behavior sheet that I fill out for 3 categories to see how he did with his lesson. And then also we have certain things are highlighted on there just to kind of draw emphasis to certain pieces and draw his attention to those things. And then as he's going through this, he is able to cross out, this is in a plastic sleeve, so he's able to cross out the tasks as he completes them with a dry erase marker. So he can kind of see as he goes through which ones he's done. So as you can see, the schedule is fairly simple and straightforward, just listing his expectations so he knows what those are and can stay on task with the transition. And at the end of our last group together, which is reading group, he does bring the schedule to me, and I keep it with his clipboard for the next day. So he always has that, and he gets it at the beginning of the day and brings it throughout the day. So he has those with him. So that's helped to really keep him on task. And then each week I can kind of update anything on the schedule, like if we're working on a new skill for the week or we're moving into a different unit, I can edit that and then get it ready for the next week for him so he has it and with the updated tasks. But it's really helped him to be able to self-monitor his behavior, keep on task, and I think it's kind of eased his anxiety a bit with transitions and hearing multi-step directions. He can see it right in front of him, so it gives him that extra piece so he can participate in the group and be successful with his tasks. Thank you very much.